So guys, maybe you're wondering what's happening to Zhao Lusi. Why is she trending on Weibo, X, Twitter, or any platform, and at the same time, why her fans are calling for freedom and justice? So let me give you a breakdown on what's happening for the last 24 hours. Basically, last night, August 2, 2025, Zhao Lusi posted a blank Weibo post, just tagging her agency, Cool Media. No captions, no explanations, nothing. So basically, it went viral and it went on the top of the Weibo hot search and at the same time sparking speculations. Why? Because for the last few weeks or maybe months already, there has been rumors that she's wanting to leave the agency. There are contract disputes or whatsoever, but generally she wants to leave the agency. She also removed the logo of Cool Media in one of her social media accounts. That's why a lot are thinking, oh, something must be happening, but there's no confirmation or nothing is clear. But last night she posted and tagged them. Although it's empty, definitely broke the internet. After 3 hours of that post, she then dropped this explosive statement detailing everything that's happening behind the scenes. Started her statement by saying that 2 years ago, unfortunately, she renewed her contract with Cool Media, her current agency, and now she's stuck for roughly around 4 more years with them. She mentioned that she did try to communicate with them and set up discussion, but they're not really responsive and not really in a hurry to talk to her. Earlier this year, she was diagnosed with depression and she shared that to the public. During this time, she was forced to cancel several brand endorsements and brand deals, which Cool said that they will take responsibility and help her navigate this time. But unfortunately, Lucy said that even though they promised, she ended up paying all the penalties by herself. She also revealed that the company, the agency Cool Media, allegedly withdrew roughly around 2 million yuan, roughly 300,000 USD, without her consent, and tried to trick a financial staff of her studio to sign it off, which is very, very unethical and seriously red flag. Many of our fans have noticed that the studio hasn't been really responsive recently. They don't post that much, they don't update that much. If there's a brand campaign, they don't really post anything about it. Maybe they do post 1 hour before. So, how can the fans prepare for it? So apparently there's a lot of things going on, and even Xiao Lucy wants to improve this and wants to take the operational rights of her studio. But what they did is they didn't approve it, and at the same time slowly reducing the resources of her studio. People are leaving, and Xiao Lucy's ended up with nothing. She don't have anyone anymore. She said like once everyone left. Also, Ku warned Xiao Lucy that if she speaks out to public, she might get blacklisted. It's crazy that she's being gaslighted. So she doesn't have any team, and they're saying that she can't talk about it in public. And at the same time, when she's trying to talk to them to discuss to terminate the contract between her and the company, they're stalling the negotiations. They're not really cooperating with her. So she can't do anything. And basically, her career is frozen. 4 more years to this company. She can't do anything. She wants to get out of them, but they don't respond to her. What will she do? Right? And then on the last part of her message, she said like, no, you're telling me that I'll be blacklisted, da 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 da. I know my core is a mess. I'm not in a good place, but I don't need you to blacklist me. I'm done. So basically, it means like, I don't want to do this anymore. And it's so heartbreaking to read that statement because it can mean a lot of things. But for me, I think what she meant is she's done putting up with this mess. She doesn't mean that she's done with, acting. Hopefully not. I think she personally loved acting, but just in this situation, she just doesn't want to do it anymore. And she will speak up because they're trying to oppress her, they're trying to silence her and warn her not to speak up. But she's not like, I'm done. I'm speaking up. I will tell my truth. And she's very brave to do that because not a lot of artists could express this and share it to the public. It's really crazy to think that Ku is doing this to their biggest money making artist. Zhao Lusi is one of the most successful artists under the belt. I think she is the main one in their agency. But keep note that Cool Media is not just an artist management agency. They're also diving into the production. So I'm not sure if they're transitioning fully to deductions and stuff. That's why they're doing this to her and they don't care anymore. But at the moment, they don't see her as super valuable anymore. That's why maybe just letting her go. Maybe they want her to be the one to request for termination. So she will be the one to pay everything. I don't know. It's mind blowing. Chao Lucy is very brave to speak up. Hopefully, this legal battle will be on her side and the global fan community will always support her. So if you support Chao Lucy, drop a purple heart in the comment section. I'll keep you updated.